All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasu Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasu Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page, a General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe. I want you to become a member. The link for the memberships right down in the video description is in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasu Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General, strictly for the brothers. It's an amazing course. You can get a preview just by clicking the link. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream where the brothers sit down once a week discussing very vital, very important, very powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Check it out, family. Get a preview and become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasu Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Check out that catalog, get a discount, shop and save, and shop. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General, all fire. You know the amazing lineup that the General didn't put down over the years. 25, this one video right here, gonna blow your mind. You already know what 2,500 gonna do in over 40 different subjects. Not another website nowhere on the planet that could compare, compete, become a member today. And everybody knows that he got the pop in his page on Patreon by far. Don't want to talk about it. All you had to do is just go over there and see it for yourself. Got over 500 exclusive live streams. We don't rehash. It's live. It's fresh out the pack. You need to get over there and get that treasure chest of wisdom. It's waiting on you. Become a patron today. To all the family that donated to the General, thank you. Appreciate you. Those who would like to donate, the link is right there in the chat. Click it. And I appreciate you very much. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasu Seti, Black Power Cartel. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. You be banned. Well, it didn't take them long, family. So you praying for Chicago, praying for them. You're praying for Detroit, praying for everybody. You see what I'm saying? Because it's going down. You understand? Alligator Alcatraz is up. Is up and running. They're already through some illegal immigrants in there. They already got them in there. So let it be known that they ain't playing no games. They got this prison that they call an Alligator Alcatraz that they done built in the middle of the goddamn Everglades. Donald Trump then went down there and put his blessings on it. Get an overview of what Alligator Alcatraz look like. I believe Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, is responsible for putting it up. It didn't take them long. So it's probably cheap as hell. You know what I'm saying? Probably cheap as hell. They got some gates in there, as you can see, some beds and shit and this, that, and the third. And they already rocking and rolling. So if you do not deport, and they say, look, they got a goddamn moat around that motherfucker with nothing but alligators. Yeah. Say they flying in some more alligators. You understand what I'm saying? This shit like a movie, man. They gonna do a movie about this shit, man. They gonna do a movie about this motherfucker. Yeah, but this is actually going down as we speak. just yesterday when I did the video, they was talking about is up and running. It could be up and running anytime soon. The very next day, they didn't already start putting motherfuckers up in there. Yeah, they didn't already start locking motherfuckers up. So they not playing. They're not playing. They're gonna be building all type of cheap for stuff. And believe me, man, they're gonna have some of these motherfuckers underground. Watch what I tell you. You ain't gonna even keep playing. Keep playing, motherfucker. You gonna be underground. You won't even be able to see the sunlight. That's how these, you know what I'm saying? This is the day and age of all that shit. You been watching this shit on goddamn on movies and shit. They gonna have motherfuckers underground. Do you understand what I'm saying? They gonna deport motherfuckers. You gonna be inside a mountain some goddamn way. That remind me of that one that remind me of that one movie with Vin Diesel. What was the fucking name of that? It was one of them where he couldn't see. He had them glasses and shit. What was the name of that goddamn movie? And they had this one prison where them motherfuckers was like, man, they was in a mountain. Them motherfuckers was down deep in that motherfucker too. You see what I'm saying? And they say you couldn't even break out that motherfucker. Riddick was one. That was the first one. Not that. Yeah, it might have been Riddick. It might have been Riddick. Yeah, it wasn't Pitch Black. Pitch Black, but that was one of them. That was one of them. It was, but it was. I believe it was the Pitch Black one, not the Riddick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, where motherfucker was in that goddamn. He was inside that mountain, locked the fuck up. You see, but that's where they're going with this shit. Well, the Chronicles are ready. You won't even see the light of motherfucking day. You see? Yeah, you won't even see the light of motherfucking day. Yeah, it was both of them. It might have been both of them. You know what I'm saying? It might have been goddamn both of them. But anyway, yeah, they got and that just let you know that goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, if you get out of that motherfucker, I mean, you could be in there for some of the simplest shit, though. But if you get up out of that motherfucker, I guess they say they could shoot a motherfucker in some prisons, depending on what level of security it is. They say if you try to break out that motherfucker, they got permission to shoot your ass. So I guess if you try to break up out of here and you illegal, you understand what I'm saying? Them alligators, man, listen here. That's going to be real ugly. You see what I'm saying? That's going to be real ugly. Do you understand? Alligators, pythons, motherfucking, and don't let them put no piranhas out there in that motherfucker. Oh, no. Don't let them put no piranhas out there. So that just lets you know, family, that they is not playing. Okay, so what would you rather do? Would you rather just deport your motherfucking self, or would you rather go to Alligator Alcatraz? You see what I'm saying? Because you ain't coming up out that motherfucker. You ain't coming up out that motherfucker. You go in that moat with them goddamn alligators, you not coming up out that motherfucker. You gonna be goddamn fish food. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you gonna be fish food, and don't let none of them pythons wrap around your ass. You see what I'm saying? That we can't be this cold-hearted. We have to do something. Yeah, man, we ain't going. What you gonna do, dog universe? You say we can't be this cold-hearted. We got to do something. What you gonna do about it, dog? What you gonna do about it, dog universe? Talk to me. What you gonna do, dog universe? He said, us black people have to do something about this. We can't sit here and let this go. Oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? But get your paperwork. Get your paperwork right. You see what I'm saying? Get and work on your family and make sure they, and you know what? Let me tell you something. I ain't about making no goddamn, no goddamn Alligator Alcatraz. You see what I'm saying? I ain't about, but if you breaking into the motherfucking country, I mean, literally, if you got a motherfucking, armed tower, if you got where the guards be up in towers, they could shoot your ass. I mean, if you breaking into the country, motherfuckers could shoot you. Like I say, why don't y'all go and try that shit over there in Russia? You see? Okay. Well, you know what? This is what, I know it got you fired up. But to see, the thing is, black people got a whole lot of shit going on in their community, dealing with the powers that be, and it ain't got them fired up to do shit about what's going on to us in this motherfucker. I'm not worried about no motherfucker at Alligator Alcatraz, and they've been locking niggas up for the last 400 years in prisons all across this motherfucker. It ain't got nobody fired up to do nothing about that. It ain't got nobody fired up to do nothing about that. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, listen. We get fired up about shit that really ain't got, when we should be getting fired up about what's been going on with our people for the last 400 motherfucking years. Ain't been nobody fired up. You see what I'm saying? Ain't been nobody fired up. Don't want to do nothing. And now when it's time, yeah. If we're going to take it to the next level, take it to the next level with your own people. You see what I'm saying? Lead by example. You see, lead by example. Let other people see you and how you do for your own, and let them mimic you, and as you lead by example, helping your own people. You see what I'm saying? That's how you show a motherfucker what a real man is, by helping your own people. And when they see you helping your own people, we already know. Dog Universe, go on somewhere, man. You crying too much. You man. You caping for these you caping for the immigrants, man. You caping, man. You is. No. Don't come on here caping. Don't come on here caping for these immigrants, man. You see what I'm saying? Help your own people. You see, help your own house. That's what it's about. Help your own house. And then we could talk. You understand what I'm saying? But if you ain't doing nothing to help your own house, then don't come telling me nothing about it. I ain't fired up to do nothing but for my people. That's it. And you understand? In any way that I can, as a being of, in whatever power that I have, I'm going to put it in trying, first and foremost, my family, my community, my people. That's what I'm going to do. You see, that's what I'm going to do. I don't have no time for nobody. I'm just going to be 1,000 for you. You see what I'm saying? Don't ask me nothing. You see what I'm saying? That's, you lead by example. You can feed a man. You see what I'm saying? As they say, because there's some good scriptures. You can feed a man. That's one thing. If you feed a man and he don't know how to feed himself, you're going to have to keep feeding him. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have to keep feeding. But if you take a fishing pole and teach him how to go out there and throw that rod where he could catch his own goddamn food, then you didn't really elevated a person. And I'm not saying to teach you teach a motherfucker by doing for whatever you trying to do for them, or do it for your own people. And then let that motherfucker follow by example. We ain't here to help nobody. I ain't helping nobody. If you depending on General Seti to help you, you ain't black, you in trouble. You in trouble. They know not to even ask no nigga like me. Cause you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. If you depending on me, thank you, family. I appreciate you. Yeah. If you think a General Seti gonna help you, you in the world of hurt. You already done lost. If you depending on me, you done lost. You see what I'm saying? So Phil, you might as well go on here. I'm giving you a heads up. You understand what I'm saying? At least I ain't lying to you. Somebody might lie to you. Man, listen here. Man, them motherfuckers been walking across that goddamn, them motherfuckers, all them damn rivers and shit and lakes, them motherfuckers walk through coming from out of South goddamn America. Them motherfuckers then walk through alligators and shit to get up here. You see what I'm saying? It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Some of them motherfuckers, they got skills at it. You know what I'm saying? They say, oh, alligators, that ain't shit. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? We walk on alligators and shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a goddamn. Some of them motherfuckers are still alligators, man. We've been walking on alligators for the last 1,000 years. We don't give a goddamn. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it ain't what, I mean, what is it, man? For real. Yeah, what is it? Dog Universe, you don't come over here with all that, man. Don't be crying for them. Cry for your own people. Go to work for your own people. You see what I'm saying? That's not manly, man. I'm just being 1,000 for you. You know, you teach by example. You see, you teach by example. When you show people what it is, you know what I'm saying? Then they could get up and like I say, if you illegal and you ain't goddamn, and you ain't get your paperwork together, shame on your motherfucking ass. That's just like any nigga that ride around and you ain't got your license, and you know, and they say when they ask for it, and you know what it is, nigga. You know what it is when they pull you over, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they do need to go. That's true. That's true. But you gotta get some power. And at least you know that. At least you know that. But you gotta get some power. You know, we gotta get some power to do something like that. You know, and we got to have unity to do something like that. You got to have unity, you got to have power. You see? You say, yeah, they asking Dog Universe, where you from, Dog Universe? Dog Universe, where you from? What city you from? What's your lineage, man? We want to know who you is. People asking, who are you, Dog Universe? Where you from, Dog Universe? You see? Where you from, Dog Universe? Tell me. No, you going, where you from, Dog? You going, where you from, Dog Universe? Is you really from the Dog Universe? Turn that to Black Universe. Yeah, Dog Universe. You ain't saying nothing, Dog Universe. Where you from, man? Tell me something about yourself, man. Well, yeah, check his paperwork. They say Tether University. Yeah, dog, you ain't from, yeah. They see, you took too long. They didn't already say he from San Salvador. Yeah, shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, they probably rather go to goddamn Alligator Alcatraz than go back home. Shit, that's still like being that club med. You know what I'm saying? I smell a tether. That's what it is. You done fucked up, Dog Universe. You done fucked up, Dog Universe. You thought you was gonna come over here. This is a hard university over here. This is a hard university to come over here. The General SETI paid. You know, a lot of this family over here, they done been raised by Khalid Abdul Muhammad, Dr. Ben, Dr. John Henry Clark. You can't come over here trying to sweet talk no more. Oh, you from Harrisburg, PA? Okay, now that's okay. Now, they took you. You black? You show? Okay. Is it ain't even is it a whole lot of Hispanics up in there? Yeah, you did? Okay, so yeah, you lying. They say you lying, man. They say you lying, Dog Universe. They say you lying because you know what I'm saying? Listen here. I tell you what, you go on down there and shit. What you gonna do? You gonna get out there? What you gonna do? You gonna wrestle alligators for them? What you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna go down there? You gonna go to the middle of the Everglades, and what you gonna do? You say he from Harrisburg, Peru. Yeah. You done came here caping, man. Yeah. Dog Universe, stop it, man. Just stop it. Lead it. It's hard to come over here to General Sandy's, man. Yeah. Say Harrisburg, PA. Okay, you make it hard to believe. You understand? But go on out there if you feel Dark Universe. Go on out there and wrestle some alligators and shit, man. I want to see you out there, man. Going out there and wrestle some of them pythons and shit. Show me what you can do. Other than that, you understand, if you bring your ass over here, if you bring your ass over here illegally and you overstay any kind of visa, then if your ass end up at Alligator Alcatraz, you done been told. You see, you done been told, self-deport, or you gonna be over there wrestling alligators along with Dark Universe. You and Hernandez and Dark Universe gonna go over there and they're gonna start a alligator wrestling contest. They're gonna be over there wrestling, them goddamn boa constrictors or whatever the fuck they got. They going over there and wrestle some goddamn boa constrictors or whatever the fuck you gonna do. Well, we don't care. We don't. It don't even matter. We standing for our own people, and we in all this thinking that no, we're not doing that. We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. All right, family. I appreciate y'all. I'll be right back. You see what I'm saying? Get your paperwork together before you end up at Alligator Alcatraz. Donald Trump done already put his blessing on it. And he say, fuck it, we need to open up about 4-5 more. They real cheap. You understand what I'm saying? And all they had to do was feed y'all motherfuckers a swamp soup. They ain't gonna feed you shit. They're gonna go out there and get y'all some swamp soup. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what y'all gonna be eating. Y'all gonna wish you had deported. Y'all, you good, fam. Just don't come over here talking about helping nobody but black people. That's all we want to hear over here. All right, family. This is General Sarasu said. He say, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.